And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dancy Field here at Flora High School for Wabash Cash TV's presentation of high school football. The Fairfield Mules taking on the host Flora Wolves on homecoming weekend. It is Hall of Fame weekend. Good luck, boys. Hall of Fame weekend, all kinds of things going on here at the field right now. As a matter of fact, they are currently introducing the Hall of Famers for this year's class at Flora. And there's a crew out there at the center of the field. We'll show you in just a moment. There's the crew out there in the center of the field. They include Hall of Famers. You can see Phil Lieb there on the left-hand side. Standing next to him is Mary Beth Welch Collins. And beside her is Jim Locum. Of course, it's been mentioned to me there's a reason there that Flora is introducing the Hall of Fame class when they're playing Fairfield, because there are several ghosts probably bouncing around Fairfield right now with seeing Phil Lieb and Jim Locum on the court or on the field there at the same time. John Powless is represented tonight by his son JoJo out there, as he's a member of the class, as is Bob Powless. Bob Powless is standing out there, as he was a all-world tennis player, Hall of Fame for both basketball and tennis. In addition to those, they've also the family of Bob Tackett has been introduced. Bob Tackett, a former football player in Flora here. He went to Vietnam, passed away just a few years ago. Jennifer Hediger and Jackie Durr are Cecil Jones' daughters. He was a 1941 graduate of Harder Stanford Township High School before it was named Flora High School football. Of course, Jennifer Hediger, Frank's wife, as they're having I got a chance to say hello prior to the game. Cecil worked here at the school. Well, I don't know if he counted his work. He was part of the crew that helped out all the time whenever they were asked. Jerry Hemphill participated in football, basketball, and track all 4 years of high school, earned letters in all three. He excelled at football. He was a member of the 1965-66 football team, as the 1966-67 team also being introduced. Well, not the entire team. Bud Martin representing the 1966 football team. What a year they had, as they finished the season with a perfect 10-0 record. 1966 NEC champs, earned the title of Southern Illinois champions after defeating Centralia 20-0. And the 1966 Flora Wolves outscored their opponents 321-40. And finally, there he is. Finally, Mark Stanley, the final member of the Hall of Fame, being introduced. Mark came of age during that 80s as well, 80s period as well. And really, that is almost a cruel joke of Florida to do this in front of the Fairfield fans. That's great. Interesting. But, yeah, there's Mark Stanley. Played at UMSL for 4 years, a part-time starter. And they went to the UMSL, the Division II tournament, did very well out in that. So there you have it. Phil Lieb, Mary Beth Welch Collins, Jim Locum, John Powless, Bob Powless, Bob Tackett, Cecil Jones, Jerry Hemphill, the 1966 1966 Flora Wolves football team, and Mark Stanley. So as the introductions of the Hall of Fame just about complete here, but we'll probably have our national anthem and may get started for football. Oh, I'm guessing about 5 minutes late. Should be an outstanding contest tonight as the Flora Wolves come in with a record of 5-1 on the season. They're coming in off of a nice win last week at El Dorado. They knocked off the Eagles 28-22. And then the Fairfield Mules in with a record of 4-2. So Flora already is qualified for a playoff spot at 5-1. Fairfield needs a win in one of their final 3 games to qualify themselves for a playoff spot. As next week we will be in Fairfield for their 8th game of the season against Christopher Ziegler Royalton, the Bearcats. It's homecoming there. Later on here at the half tonight, we will introduce all the homecoming court, and we'll stick around for that. See if we can't get them to turn around this way and get on TV. So should be an outstanding night for football. The Wolves again into the record of 5-1. Wins over Cesar-Valier, Carmine, CZR, Edwards County, and El Dorado. Lost to Johnston City. They lost to Johnston City 38-20. Fairfield in at 4-2, coming off a loss down at Johnston City last week. Wins for Fairfield over Edwards County, Red Hill, El Dorado, and Carmine. Losses to Cesar-Valier and to Johnston City. And the Flora Wolves being introduced, the Fairfield Mules being introduced. Looks like the Wolves are stuck in the. They're stuck in the. They're stuck in the thing. Somebody needs to get the team out of the blow up thing. We're going to have our national anthem here in a moment. Now the Flora Wolves are stuck in the blow up. Now somebody get a picture of the blow up. Get Kenny to shoot the blow up down there. As they're trying to unstick the team. Get somebody to shoot the blow up. Ty, Abby Springmeyer and Ty Landreth out in the truck. Kenny Hildebrand, Mason Hager, and Bill Reed on the cameras as they're doing a fine job. But yeah, they couldn't get the thing open. That might bode poorly. Get stuck in the airway arch. Huh. All right. As the Illinois Loyalty being played, the fight song for the Flora Wolves. This will be an outstanding, fun night of football. As the I don't know why they can't get out. I'm just surprised. Maybe they haven't. I think they're in there. They were trying to get out. Yeah, they're still trying to get out. And let's hear it for your LHS marching wolves and your LHS cheerleaders. Maybe they're waiting for a tunnel or an engraved invitation. Could be. They keep looking. Oh, it's fun. It's a fascinating style difference here tonight. The Flora Wolves with their passing offense, it's just really, really good with Parker Helm at the helm. Parker Helm will be throwing the ball all around tonight, and they'll face a Fairfield offense that basically depends on a lot of running, and Michael Barner will be a huge part of that for the Fairfield Mules. Now they're maybe ready to bring the Flora Wolves out. There they come. They weren't stuck. They were just waiting to get the proper timing to come out. The Flora Wolves in their home orange jerseys with silver numerals and orange football pants. Fairfield will be in their white jerseys tonight, black pants and white helmets. As the band will fire off the national anthem here in just a moment, and we'll be ready to go with high school football for the evening. My name is Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. And it's a gorgeous night for football. About half an hour ago, it was 65 degrees. The sun has gone down, so it's going to be dropping like a stone. It's still 61 degrees. The wind coming a little bit from the south, 5 miles an hour, not much breeze. When you look at the flags, you don't see really any breeze going. But as the band remains on the field, we'll have our national anthem, and then we will have football. Here is, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. The final strains of our national anthem performed by the Marching Wolves as we're just about set to go here this evening at Flora. A huge matchup in the Black Diamond Conference. The officials tonight, Louis Lang, along with Matt Hall, Jeff Ray, Shane McCracken, and Steve DeClerc. 6 weeks into the season, looking at the rushing numbers throughout the Southern Illinois, Michael Barner, 5th in Southern Illinois with 870 yards, just ahead of Cormac Massey for Flora, who is 7th in Southern Illinois with 819 yards. So both teams capable of running the ball pretty well. And then you look at passing. Parker Helm is down at 17th. He has 63 attempts, 537 yards gained passing. And for Fairfield, Jude Carter down at 26th in Southern Illinois, 326 yards for Jude Carter. The Mules won the toss, opted to receive. They will get the football first off here as the Wolves getting set to kick it away. That is Gabriel Caleros set to kick. He's a 5'6", 140-pound sophomore. And heading back deep for Fairfield will be Michael Barner along with Austin Grieve. As the Mules with 9 players within 20 yards of the football, they are expecting a short kick, and then it's like 30 yards back to Barner and Grieve. So if they go over the top, Barner and Grieve are going to be on their own. Now they're backing up. The second row is backing up a little bit. They just want to make sure that nobody fiddled around and did any onside business. The kick is popped into the air. It's going to be gathered up, bounces at the 24-yard line before Grieve picks it up, heads forward. It's going to pick up 5 or 6 on the return and the Mules will start at their own 31-yard line. As Jude Carter heads in from the sideline, he has the play call from Justin Townsend, head coach of Fairfield. I believe this is his 25th year coaching for Fairfield. In the backfield, Cooper Berg along with Michael Barner, and the handoff goes to, that's a lot of good room there for Logan Tullis, and he's going to have a first down for Fairfield as he picks up 11 all the way out to the 41-yard line. Make it the 42-yard line. First and 10 for Fairfield as the backfield, Logan Tullis, Cooper Berg, and Michael Barner. Mules at this point going with the double tight end, double wing back set. And the pitch goes again to Tullis, and he's going backwards this time. Did not make the line of scrimmage. Loss of a couple on the play as he is brought down by a swarming Flora defense, including Gage Dugan. Looked like also Andrew Hartman got in there for some of that play. So, second down and 12 for Fairfield at their own 40-yard line, just underway here in the BDC at Dancy Field. Hand off to Barner, tries to cut in and isn't going to make the turn. A fired-up tackle from Logan Keach. Keach, number 54, 5'10", 195-pound senior, and he caught him in the backfield, also helped out there by Andrew Hartman, and that'll bring up third down and long for Fairfield. Mules have had one outstanding play and then a couple that didn't go anywhere. Will Carter try to throw? He will roll to his right. He's under some pressure. He throws it that direction. It is incomplete. Intended for Lane Robson, and the Mules will be forced to kick it away from their own 40-yard line. So the Flora defense forces the turnover on punts as Robson will head back to punt it away. Back deep for Flora is Keelan Crawford. Lane Robson stands 12 yards, now 10 yards behind his long snapper. Good snap. Great kick. Drives Crawford back to the 26, nearly drops it. He gathers it, though, and heads upfield. Still on his feet. He's going to get out to around the 47-yard line. About a, call that about a 23-yard return as he gathered that around the 23-yard line. A wonderful kick, but Robson may have just outkicked his coverage a little bit there. And the Wolves will start at their own 46-yard line with 10 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Cormac Massey, the big back for Flora. He'll see a ton of the action tonight as Parker Helm in the shotgun. He's got two backs back there with him. Crawford out on one side, split out, Dugan on the other. Handoff goes to the second man. That is Massey, and he's got a lot of room. He's going to get all the way across midfield to about the 37-yard line. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play for Cormac Massey. He worked his way through traffic there. Through the right side and then back through the left. Massey alone in the backfield now with Helm in the shotgun. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Back to throw is Helm. He rolls to his right, looks to his man. He's got a catch over there on the right-hand side and shoved out of bounds. That's going to be good for about 5. Coming out of the pile, Delaney Bullard on the catch. He stayed inbounds. The clock will continue to roll. This is the Wolves' first possession of the football game. Zane McKinney heads off as Gage Dugan comes back in. Also, Crawford split wide to the right. Dugan and Moore to the left. Moore goes in motion. And there's going to be a handkerchief on the field there. Did Fairfield jump and force the snap, or did Flora just move? It's false start against Flora. So that'll back them up to a 2nd down and 10. Following that 5-yard pickup on the pass, that will negate pretty much all of that. So 2nd down and 10. Football at the 36-yard line. And the handoff straight up the gut. Massey, he's going to pick up about 3. Gets across the 35 to call it the 34-yard line. And that's where Flora will face a 3rd down and 7. They're going to need all the way down to the 27-yard line. The football laying at around the 34. Moore heads out to the off the field. Thought he was heading out to the right. 2 backs in the backfield behind Helm. Fake handoff pitch goes to McKinney, tries the right side. He gets across the 30 near the 1st down marker. I think he's going to be a bit short. Looks like it's going to bring up 4th down and a couple. As they'll set it down just ahead of the 29-yard line. Flora's going to go for it here on 4th and short. Full house backfield behind Helm. He hands it to Massey, straight up the gut. He gets shoved backwards. Did he make it? Going to be close. See where they put the where they place the football. The officials are taking a look. He got to the 27, it looks like, and that'll be. Are they going to bring the chains in? Or are they going to give him the 1st down? It's going to be close as the official heads over to talk to get a little bit of help from the linesman, and they will give him a 1st down. So 1st down, Flora at the Fairfield 26. I don't know why he had to run that far. 27. Helm goes under center now. I formation behind him. 2 splits either direction. Pitch to Massey. Nothing to the right. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and not much more as an outstanding defensive play in the backfield by Braxton Marshall. Turned him around and caused him to have to delay, and that helped the Mules defense to catch up. Big defensive play there for Fairfield. Got a big old defensive line up there. Ryan Vaughn out in front along with Jaden Wilson. Over on the one end, you've got Aiden King. And all previously mentioned Braxton Marshall on the other end. 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. Helm looks to the toward the corner. It is incomplete. Had Crawford down there, and Crawford had to extend, could not get to the football. A little bit of an overthrow. I was watching the it's difficult to tell from warm-ups, but I was watching the warm-ups, and Helm did not look quite as accurate as I'd seen him in the past. Let's put it that way. He was overthrowing let me put it this way. He was making a lot of his receivers work. 3rd down and 10. As the clock stops on the incompletion, Massey in the backfield with Helm in the shotgun. Helm looks to throw. Rolls to his right. He's in some trouble. He's got a man. It is caught by Crawford inside the 20. And it's going to be a gain of about, give him to around the 18. So that's going to be 4th and 2 again for the Wolves. Another big play. Big chance here for that Fairfield defense to get a stop and get that football back. Nick Munoz, the play caller for the Wolves, or probably for the Mules. And again, the full backfield behind Helm. He hands it to Massey. Massey to the right side, busts through. He's got the 1st down and about a yard plus. So 2 4th down conversions already on this drive, which started for Flora at 10:03 to go at their own 46-yard line. It's been kind of methodical for the Wolves here. That pass to Crawford, there are 2 receptions, I guess, on this one. Handoff again to Massey. He's going to be met in the hole, falls forward, and it'll be a 2nd and goal. I believe they're inside. No, not quite inside the 10. 2nd down and about 7 from the 11-yard line. Yeah, call it 2nd and 11, or 2nd and 7. Again, the full house backfield behind Helm. Double tight ends. Pitch goes to Massey. Tries the short side. Bounces outside. Turns the corner. And he's going to get shoved out of bounds after picking up to near the line to gain. He's inside the, they back him up to about the 8. And with another 3rd down for the Wolves, 3rd and 4. Pitch to Massey, tries the left side. Nowhere to go. Huge tackle in the backfield for Fairfield. As getting back there and getting him was Micah Smith. A great play, and that's going to bring up 4th down and about 8 for the Wolves. Wolves have already converted 2 4th downs in this drive. 2 receivers out to the wide side, which is the right. Back to throw is Helm. Rolls to his right. Pass is caught and a hit on. I don't know if that's going to be if Crawford's going to get close enough there. It was a long way to go, and the officials are going to take another long look at it. Where are they going to put the football down? And he didn't make it. 1st down, Fairfield. The defense holds for the Mules. Huge play. And the Mules will get it at their own 5-yard line. With 4:36 to go, Flora burned about 5.5 minutes off the clock. Could not score. Michael Barner on the one wing. Logan Tullis on the other. Cooper Berg takes the football straight up the gut. And he will get out to around the 10-yard line. And maybe out to the 11-yard line. And that'll make it a gain of around 6. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 for Fairfield. You got to figure back in their own territory like this, it'll be power running this drive for at least a while. And again, straight up the gut goes Fairfield. And again, Cooper Berg is going to be very close to the 1st down. He's the football laying just shy of the 15. And call it, well, now they're going to call it a 1st down. First and 10 for Fairfield. Nice power running by the Mules. Cooper Berg. As Jude Carter brings in the play from the sideline. Mules looking for win number 5 on the season. Flora looking for win number 6. A little bit of misdirection. Tullis gets the handoff. He'll pick up a couple. Gets to around the 17-yard line. And it'll be a 2nd down and 8 from there. On the tackle, Logan Keach for Flora. Big number 54, senior. Flora in their orange jerseys, Fairfield in the whites. Pitch goes to Michael Barner. Tries to cut back against the grain. He's going to pick up about 3. gets out to the 20-yard line, and the Mules will be looking at 3rd down and 5. Short 5 from their just across the 20. They need the 25 for the first down. Fairfield yet to attempt a pass here this evening. It may stay that way for a while. Back here in their own part of the field. What does Coach Townsend have up his sleeve? What's Coach Tackett telling his defense? The Mules spread it out for the first time tonight. Man in motion, gets the handoff. That's Barner. He cuts through the left side. He's going to get stopped shy of the line to gain, a pickup of about 3. Pickup of about 4. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down. So 4th down and 1, maybe 1.5 for Fairfield. And that will bring in the kicking squad. Lane Robson heads back to kick. Again for Fairfield. And heading back for Flora is Gage Dugan. Actually, nobody much back yet. The kick is away, and it goes way over the Dugan's head. It will lay at the Flora 30-yard line. What a kick. That was a 46-yard kick there for Lane Robson. And Flora will have it at their own 30-yard line with 1:27 to go in this fast-moving first quarter. I've been talking for about 30 minutes straight. I can do that. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Parker Helm brings the Wolves out. And the handoff goes to the second man through. That's McKinney, Zane McKinney. He'll pick up about 11, and it'll be a first down for Flora. Out across the 40-yard line to the 41. Coach Tackett, much like Coach Townsend, brings the quarterback off the field to give them the play call. And it's Coach Tackett calling the plays for Flora, just like Coach Townsend. Head coach calls the plays for Fairfield. Helm takes the snap, throws it downfield for Crawford. Crawford stops, now makes the catch. It's going to be a gain down to the 20-yard line, a pickup of 39 yards. And Flora is in business with 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 39-yard pass completion. The football at the 20 of Fairfield. There's the replay. Ty Landreth back in the truck doing the replays. Thank you very much, Ty. As the Wolves, with a man split to the right and to the left, fake the handoff McKinney, give it to Massey. He's met in the hole, bounces to his right, stays on his feet, and he's going to get down inside the 15 to around the 12-yard line. A gain on the play. Give him to the 13-yard line, a gain of 7. He'll be second down and 3 from the 12-yard line for Fairfield. That, or probably for Flora. That most likely the final play of this first quarter. A scoreless first quarter, but the Wolves are moving. They're inside the Fairfield red zone. After 1 quarter of play, there is no score.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size
Big play here for Flora, big series here for Flora as they have it 2nd down and 3 at the 12 of Fairfield. Hand off to Massey, and a flag is thrown. That's pretty early flag thrown from the sideline as well. It'll be against Flora, so it looks like Flora's going to be dealing with 2nd down and 8, or Fairfield might take the results of the play. There was no gain on that. We'll see what illegal shift, I think, against Flora. Yeah. And that'll either be 3rd down and 3 or 2nd and 8. It'll be 2nd down and 8. So back up the Wolves as Parker Helm brings in the play from the sideline. Just underway here in the second quarter. Scoreless first quarter. Flora kicked off to start the game. Fairfield received, couldn't do much with it. As Helm will hand it to the second man, Zane McKinney. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage, depending on the spot. It was at the 18, and it looks like it's going to pick up about a half a yard. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Flora has been pretty effective at throwing the ball. They had that long 39-yard reception here on this drive. Gage Dugan back in for the Wolves. He'll head wide to the right side, or the left side, as McKinney is out wide to the right. Crawford not in the game. Back to throw is Helm. Throws it to his tight end. Nice catch, and it's going to be close to a 1st down there for Delaney Bullard. A couple of yards short. He's going to get to around the 12. So call it 4th down and 2. Flora has already turned it over on downs inside the red zone once, inside the 5. They turned it over on downs at the 5-yard line just the last time they had the football. Big play again for the Fairfield defense. Handoff to Massey, and he's chugging his feet. Did he get across the 10? That was the line to gain, and it looks like he did. As they give Fairfield the 1st down, or probably Flora the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal at the 9.5-yard line for the Wolves. Just under 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Helm goes under center. He's got 3 backs behind him. Hands it to the tail. That's Massey. He delayed when he got into the hole, and that let the Mules crash down and get him. Nice job defensively there for Fairfield. Looked like Will Lewis and Clinton Odell for the Mules making the tackle, along with some help there from Brock Hoke. So with 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half, Flora will try it again. 2nd down and goal at the 7. Helm again under center. Pitch goes to McKinney. Tries the left side. Oh, and he's drilled after getting across the 5-yard line. Coming from the linebacker spot. Nice tackle there by Lane Robson. But inside the 5 now, it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Wolves Third down and goal for the Wolves at the Mules 4-yard line. A new set of receivers enter the ball game for the Wolves. The Mules will sub in a couple as well. Aiden Cates checks in for Fairfield. Under center, handoff again to Massey. Tries the left side. Did he get in? Touchdown, Flora, with 9:23 to go. Here in the first half, the Wolves break through. On a 4-yard plunge by Cormac Massey. Looks like the Wolves are going to go for 2. And they're going to get backed up as Flora's left side did a little bit of jumping. Of course, when it is going to be a false start against Flora. When you do not have a place kicker, these 2-point extra point tries are so important. You hate to get behind. You hate to get behind the change, so to speak, behind the chains on the extra point tries. So the Wolves will try it from their 8 or from the 8-yard line. Crawford out wide to the right, Dugan to the left. 2 receivers each direction. Throw across the middle. Catch is made, or catch is dropped. Incomplete. There is a flag. Let's see who that flag is on. And it is false start again on Flora. So they didn't blow the play dead. I think it's going to be Fairfield can decline it. Yeah, Fairfield will be able to decline the penalty, and that will do it. So the Wolves score with 9:23 to go on a 4-yard plunge and fail on the extra point try. We'll be back after these words for Flora and Fairfield.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Lewis.
I'm kind of confused here. Why are they kicking from the 25? I thought he was. No kidding. After the play, there was an unsportsmanlike penalty against Flora that only Todd Countryman saw. Hey, thank you very much for your help. So that moves Flora's kickoff back 15 yards. Picking it up at the 26-yard line, Austin Grieve breaks the tackle. He's going to get out to about the 38. And that is about 8 or 9 yards better field position than Fairfield had the last time Flora kicked off. Did you see what the penalty was, what the unsportsmanlike was?
I don't know who it was on, but it was after the play. 3 of our guys were out there.
Must have been taunting or something like that. So it'll be Fairfield football, 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line. Most of the group up here in the booth saw the first flag, but didn't see that second one. It was well after the play. Jude Carter goes under center. Man in motion gets the pitch. That's Michael Barner. And he's going to get dragged to the ground by the Flora Wolves' Andrew Shelby. But it'll be after a pickup of about 4 yards. The Mules are running the football tonight. Double wingback set. Man in motion again is Barner. They hand it to Tullis the other direction. He'll pick up about 4. Gets out to the 45-yard line. Fairfield needs the 48 for a first down. He gets across the 45-yard line to very near the 46. It's going to be third down and long 2. Short 3 for the Mules. 48-yard line is the line to gain. The handoff straight up the gut. Cooper Berg, he's got it. He's going to get across midfield before he is shoved backwards. Good line surge there by Fairfield. They're pushing that front line back for the Flora Wolves. Zane Groves up there. He'll be subbed out right now, and along with Andrew Shelby in that front group. Under center goes Carter, hands it to Tullis, tries the right side. He's going to pick up 5 or 6, gets to around the 43-yard line. This will give him 6 on the carry, and the Mules are working their way to the east. Just about as methodically as Flora was moving earlier. Flora leads it here 6-0. We're already well into the second quarter. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Head off straight up the gut. Not a room. And the ball comes loose. Flora falls on it. They're going to call that a fumble. Berg says the ground caused it. Flora will come out with it at their own 20-yard line. Boy, it sure looked like he was down, but no whistle. And the officials are going to talk it over. The side official threw the beanbag on the ground, and it's Flora football. First turnover of the game goes to Flora. And so we'll see if we can't get a replay of the end of that play. Because the ball bounced out, recovered by the Wolves. Looked like maybe Gage Dugan fell on it for Flora after a long gain on the play for Cooper Berg. As it is, it'll be Fairfield football at their 21, or probably Flora football at their own 21-yard line with 7:20 to go. Hand off to Massey. Burst straight up the middle, across the 35 to about the 37, make it the 38-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves. With 7:10 to go. What a break for Flora on that late fumble there at the end of the run for Cooper Berg. Shame for Fairfield. Crawford split out wide to the right. Dugan to the left. Fake handoff, the throw to the left side. It's knocked up into the air, but falls to the ground harmlessly. Grabbed by McKinney there. As nice job getting in. Looked like it was Micah Smith getting a hand up and getting a hand on that football from his right defensive end spot. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves at their own 37. 2 backs in the backfield along with Helm in the shotgun. He hands it to the second man. That is Massey. He's going to get to around the 40 before he's shoved backward. Gets across the 40. Line to gain. Just shy of the 48-yard line for Flora. This is 3rd down now and about 7. Helm peeks over at Crawford. You got to figure that's the direction he's going to go. Looked like the Mules thought that too. They were pointing that way. Helm's going to keep it though, and he's going to have close to 1st down yardage. As he slides to a stop. I don't know if he got it. They're putting the football at the 47. He's going to be about half a yard short. He slid at the wrong spot, so yeah, it's going to be 4th down. He got up, took a look at it, and thought he was there, but I thought he was sliding short at the time. So the Wolves look like they're going to go for it here on 4th and short. And they will, as Helm with the quarterback sneak, the old-fashioned quarterback sneak, ladies and gentlemen, without using the help pushing him down the road, the brotherly shove, the tush push. I just said it. I kind of made a note to myself I'd never say the terms tush push. Call it a game. I just did. Sorry, folks. My bad. 1st and 10 for Flora at their own 49. Gain of a couple on the play. Fake the handoff to Massey. Back to throw. A lot of air under that for Crawford. He's got it. Touchdown, Flora. A 51-yard chuck from Parker Helm to Keelan Crawford. And the Wolves add to their lead with 5:13 to go here in the second quarter. They get points off of the turnover. As Crawford got a step on his defender. And the Wolves score in 2 minutes, 7 seconds. 79-yard drive. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Handoff to McKinney. He gets in for the extra point. So, with 5:13 to go in the first half, Flora's picked up a couple of scores. They lead Fairfield 14-0. Back after these.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our
79 yards on in 2 minutes and 7 seconds for Flora, and they have busted out to a 2-touchdown lead. They will kick it away, Gabriel Caleros, and it's gathered by Austin Grieve at about the 20. He tries the right side, gets away from one man, still up turns it up the middle. He's going to get dropped at around the 31-yard line. About an 11-yard return, nice return for Austin Grieve. That's the thing I always disliked about trying to set up kick return blocking and stuff. If they kick it to the side you don't intend to go, it makes it much more difficult. It looked like the Mules were set up for a right return, and Grieve had a long way to go to get to that blocking. Under center goes Jude Carter. Hands it to Logan Tullis. He tries the right side, and he's going to get dropped after a pickup of, maybe a yard or two. Out there on the hit, Tucker Childers. Along with Logan Keach. Second down and about 8 for Fairfield. And straight up the left side, Barner's going to get close to a first down, but he's going to be about a yard short. This drive started at the 31-yard line, 3rd down and 1. Mules would dearly love to get some points here late in the half. Neither team has burned a timeout in this first half. As they hand off, I don't know if he got it. Needed only a yard. Cooper Berg straight up the gut. Yeah, he's going to have it. Picked up a couple. He was met and driven backwards. First down and 10 for Fairfield. Clock on the roll now, under 4 minutes to go. Like I said, Fairfield with 3 timeouts remaining, same for Flora. Pitch to Barner, tries that left side. Gets the corner around Massey. Going to get shoved out of bounds by Keach. As Barner will pick up about 5. Give him more than that. Give him 6 out to the 48-yard line. Line to gain is the 48 of Flora. The orange Flora you see out there in the middle of the field, it's barely got any orange left in it. Homecoming night, we'll keep it here and introduce the court at the half. Handoff goes to Tullis. He's going to have the first down yardage, plus a couple of more. First and 10 for Fairfield at the 45 of the Wolves. The homecoming court will be announced. They don't announce the queen tonight, do they? No. Back into the double wingback set for the Mules. Hand off to Tullis. Tries the right side. Turns against the grain. He's going to pick up about a yard. So around the 44-yard line. They need the 35 for a first down. As that will move below 3 minutes before the Mules snap it again. Bullard on the tackle for Flora. Delaney Bullard. In motion goes Barner. Back to throw is Carter. Looks at downfield. He's got a man. It's knocked away. Good defense played down there by Ashton Williams as the pass intended for Braken Cavachi. Cavachi looked like he had a chance at it, and Williams got him right there at the end. So 3rd and long for Fairfield. They are in Flora territory, so you got to figure this will be 4-down territory if they get anywhere close on this play. Carter under center. Fakes the handoff, looks to throw over the middle. Intended out there for Robson, and it is knocked down that time by Gage Dugan. So Fairfield will kick it with 2:44 to go in the half. They're going to try to pin Flora back. See if they can't get the Wolves inside their 5 or their 10-yard line. Football at the 44. Robson's already had a 46-yard punt this evening. And the Wolves will send Crawford back to gather the kick. 4th and 9. Bad snap. Picked up by Robson. Tries to get the right side. He's got a long way to go, and he's not going to get there. Got back to the line of scrimmage. I think it was intended for Carter. It hit Carter. Carter, the up back. Looked like they were going to try to run a fake of some kind. The ball bounced off of Carter. Robson picks it up. I don't know if we got I'd love to see a replay of that one as well. Either way, another mistake by Fairfield, and Flora will have it at their own 44-yard line. Mules just giving the Wolves breaks throughout here. Looks like timeout has been taken by Fairfield. We'll take it as well. Back after this word.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
There's the replay of that punt that wasn't a punt as the snap bounced off of Jude Carter, gathered by Lane Robson, and he couldn't do anything with it. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage. So, 1st and 10 for Flora with 2:37 to go. at their own 44 and 3 timeouts remaining. Massey will head straight off the left guard, picks up about 4 out to the 40, almost the 48-yard line. He'll be second down and 6 for the Wolves. Wolves into this game at 5-1, looking to clinch a playoff spot with a win. Fairfield wants to get eligible with a win and get a 5th win. Across the 45-yard line, heads are near the 45-yard line. Heads Parker Helm, and it'll be 3rd down and short. Less than a yard for the first. Football laying at the 46. They need about the just the other side of the 46-yard line. It's almost there already. So 3rd and short, minute 46 to go in the half. Hand off to Massey, tries the left side. I don't think he got it. He gets shoved backward, and let's see what the officials, where they set it. He didn't get it because they're not even setting it as close as it's a back about half a foot from where it was previously. Timeout taken on the play by Flora with 1:37 to go here in the first half. We'll take it as well back after this word.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
It's a big play for that Fairfield defense right now. 4th down and short. Looks like Flora is going to line up for that. I'm guessing the quarterback sneak again. Meal's going to load up in the box for that. And it looks like they will. 9 men in the box. It is the quarterback sneak. Helm pushes forward. He's going to get across the 45 to about the 44, maybe the 43.5-yard line. And it'll be 1st down Flora. The clock will roll. 2 timeouts remaining for each team. Flora at the Mules 43 now. Crawford wide to the right, Dugan to the left. Fake the handoff. Back to throw is Helm. Looks deep downfield. He's got Dugan. The pass is overthrown by about a step. Dugan got a hand on it, but couldn't bring it in. Incompletion will make it 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves. I wondered when on this drive that Coach Tackett would start chucking it. You got to figure he'll chuck it at least once or twice more here shortly. 1:14 to go in the half. Plenty of time when you have a couple of timeouts. Crawford wide right. Back to throw again is Helm. Throws it to the left side. The catch is made by Dugan. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4. Gets across the 40. Nice open field tackle for Fairfield by Clinton Odell. And the football is set down with the clock now under a minute. 3rd down and about 6. 6 or 7. Bullard wide to the right. Helm looking to throw. It goes across the middle. It's picked off. Picked off by Grieve. Austin Grieve, he's got some room across midfield. 1 man to beat, and Helm gets him at the 27-yard line. Huge play, Austin Grieve for the Fairfield Mules. And that's the first turnover of the game for the Wolves. As Helm, you see, kind of threw it up for grabs a little bit. Nice play by Austin Greaves to get right in front of it. It'll be Fairfield ball at the 30-yard line with 35 seconds to go in the half and 2 timeouts remaining. What are the Mules going to do? They got to try to get into the end zone in this half. Hand off to Barner. He's going to get across the 20 near the 20. It's going to be close to a first down. Clock is continuing to run. They'll stop it. Fairfield will call timeout. Looks like they're going to be just shy of the first down, so the Mules have to call timeout with 25 seconds to go in the half. We'll take the timeout as well. Back after this word.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
So with 24.8 seconds remaining in the half, the football laying at the 20-yard line. Second down and tremendously short for the Mules. You got to figure with just one timeout remaining for Fairfield, they're going to be throwing. One would think. Mules come back out in the tight end, double wingback set. Double handoff goes to Tullis. He's got the first down. Cuts back against the grain. He's going to get stopped inside the 10. The clock will stop for the first down. As one of the officials comes in to stop the clock for the chains to move. And ball is at the 9-yard line. It'll be first and goal at the 9 for Fairfield. And now I think they're going to try to, I don't know if they're going to mess with the clock or not. They're going to start the clock on the snap, it looks like. Now they've started the clock. And the Mules will clock it, spike it. And with 14.9 seconds to go, Fairfield one timeout remaining. Time enough for a couple of plays. They can run it inside the tackles here and call a timeout inside the hash marks. They'll need to go out of bounds as yet. They'll need to throw the ball as yet. They have time. I got the full playbook open for them, and this drive has been basically all via runs so far. Double handoff. Tullis again with it. Cuts up the middle. Did he get in? He's close. He did not get in. Well, now he did get in. As one of the officials give him the wrong signal. Touchdown, Fairfield, with 9.3 seconds to go in the second quarter. Boy, that's huge for the Mules. On a 9-yard run for Logan Tullis. The Mules will go for two, try to get back on the right side of that two-point conversion. Handoff to Barner. Double handoff. He's got it. So with 9.3 seconds to go in the half, Fairfield gets on the board. They trail the Flora Wolves 14-8. Back after this word.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
.30 yards in 26 seconds, culminating in a Logan Tullis touchdown. Barner's run was good for the extra point, and that makes it, with just 9 seconds to go in the half, 14-8 in favor of Flora. Brand new ball game. That all coming off of the interception by Austin Grieve as the Wolves were driving to go up by 3 touchdowns. What a huge turn of events. Flora will get the football to start things off in the second half as the kick is squibbed to the left side and picking it up, going out of bounds. Should have let it go. He picked it up. That is Dane Conklin. It'll be Flora football at their own 31-yard line, most likely take a knee. They'll be announcing the homecoming court here at the start of the half. Looks like they're ready to go over there, I think. Well, let's see. I don't know if they are or not. Yeah, they are. And we'll stick around while they announce the court before the band gets going. As the Wolves most likely with just 8 seconds to go take a knee. You never know. Parker Helm's got a good arm. Doesn't have a 70-yard arm, but he's got a good arm. Fairfield will take their final timeout of the first half. Mules take a timeout with 8 seconds to go. We will as well. Back after this word.
Flora Savings Bank. We make loans to all types of businesses. We can do it all. We've always been known for home loans, but now we do offer fixed rates and home equity lines of credit.
I like doing mortgage loans, especially the first-time home buyers that have never owned their own house before. Get to see the excitement on their face when it's all said and done and they actually own their own house.
There's so much I like about the bank. Community-minded, great products, great services. Just a great place to bank.
8.2 seconds to go. And head coach Justin Townsend got in the defensive huddle to emphasize his point late here in the first half. Do not, he's saying, do not let anybody behind you. As the back of the Fairfield Mules defense sitting about 25 yards off the ball, Austin Grieve along with Keegan Downing and Nick Munoz. No, pardon me, that's also Braken Cavachi. As the Wolves have spread out. And they look like they are going to throw. Looking for Crawford. High arcing throw. And a late push by Austin Grieve is going to be a pass interference. So that'll move the football to around the 45-yard line. And with 0.7 seconds to go, Flora's going to have the chance to chuck it again. All PI offense, I guess, is what they call that. And it didn't make any sense. Grieve wasn't beat, but he gave him a shove as the ball was 10 or 15 feet ahead of him. 15-yard penalty on pass interference. So move it from the 31 to the 46. Most likely the final play of the first half upcoming. Three receivers out to the left, one to the right. That's Crawford to the right. Rolling to his left is Parker Helm. Got a lot of time. He throws about as hard as he can. It's down to around the 15. It is caught. And it'll be by Crawford. Down to around the 14. It'll be a gain on the play of 40 yards again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 40-yard gain, but 45-yard gain. That's a nice little statistical pattern right there, but it won't really matter all that much as that is the end of the first half. Here after one half, the Flora Wolves lead the Fairfield Mules 14-8. Both teams heading off the field as they are going to introduce the homecoming candidates and court. Also going to announce apparently going to announce 50-50. 895-1169. You're the winner. Hey, Bryce Cavachi watching from Siesta Key. How you doing, Bryce? Good to hear. That was an entirely different ending to the half than you probably expected as it changed about the last minute. I'll give you the scoring here in just a moment after the introduction of the candidates. little extra long halftime tonight with the candidates being introduced. 4 queen candidates, 4 king candidates. There are a bunch of junior attendants. Oh, well, 3 girls, 3 boys. That makes sense. And 4 sophomore attendants, 2 freshman attendants. As you see them talking right there, some of the football players are attendants here tonight. This is also Hall of Fame night at Flora. They have introduced this year's class of inductees into the Flora High School Hall of Fame. It was a big class featuring familiar names like Phil Lieb, Mark Stanley, Mary Beth Welch Collins. Jim Locum was here, introduced. The junior class, the winners of the Homecoming Spirit Week. Senior class wins the float competition. There they are. Those gals are dressed up like Hamilton or something like that. Flora High School coronation set for tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Now the attendance for Flora High School. Freshman attendance, Keegan Young and Keegan Black. Sophomore attendance, Morgan Ehrman. I don't have her on my list. Ava Sebring and Clinton Thompson. Quentin Thompson. They're waving at him if he wants to wait till they get to the middle. You might tell Kenny. Junior attendants, Guy Arnold. Allie Woods and Rylan Billingsley. Marley Myers and Keelan Crawford. Now the 2025 King and Queen candidates. McKenna Hackney and Delaney Bullard. There's a one of them waving to us. Elise Duke and Kyler Dennis. Ella Cammon and Parker Helm. Andrea Henson and Draven Taylor. Maggie Scarborough is the retired queen. And Quentin Black is the retired king. Quentin Black was a senior last year? I guess he was. Wow. I'm so old. I remember him playing baseball about 5 years ago, I guess. As a freshman and sophomore. So there you have it, folks. The homecoming court for the Flora Wolves. We'll take a quick break. Come back, see if we can't catch some of the band when they get going. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football here from Flora. At the half, the Wolves lead the Mules 14-8. Back after these words.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family-owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top-tier truck maintenance in their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family-driven, service-proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County, Farmers Mutual Insurance.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital, complete care, start to finish.
Trinity Health and Wellness in Louisville is proud to be the first nurse practitioner-owned clinic and med spa in our area, combining trusted family medical care with proven aesthetic treatments all under one roof. Our practice cares for the whole family. Our med spa offers advanced treatments like laser therapy, injectables, shockwave therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement using pellets, IV therapy, and discounted blood work. We also carry skincare lines and medical supplements. Visit us at trinityhealthandwellness.net.
There's the Flora Marching Wolves.
The rock major, Madison Britton, is your band ready? Marching Wolves, you may take the field in exhibition.
have a few scores from elsewhere as the Flora Marching Wolves finish up their show. Here are halftime scores. CZR leads Carmi 32-14. We will have CZR at Fairfield next Friday night at 7 o'clock. Also, Johnston City leads Hamilton County at the half 36-0. East St. Louis leads Belleville East 34-7. Cahokia leads Centralia 24-0. Wow, Cahokia must be the real deal because Centralia is good. Taking a look at some other ones. Mount Vernon over Granite City 34-0. Bunch of blowouts this weekend as the Murfreesboro tied with Harrisburg at the half, 7-7. Just a few scores. As the band finishes up, we'll take a quick break, come back with the start of the second half for you in just a few minutes. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football from Dancy Field here in Flora. Back after these.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
When the game's on, Catch TV is where you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows, all shot locally, right here at the Wabash Catch TV studios. Go to wabash.net or give us a call to find out how you can become a Catch TV subscriber for just $15 a month. Catch the action, catch the conversation, Catch TV.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the mucho mulcho man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
Welcome back here at the half. The Flora Wolves lead the Fairfield Mules 14-7. As you see some of the first half highlights, that was a long pass to Keelan Crawford. That was the big play on the first drive that culminated there in the touchdown 4-yard plunge by Cormac Massey. That finished a 70-yard drive that Flora was able to complete in 4 minutes, 4 seconds. This was the big play for the second touchdown, a 51-yard pass from Parker Helm to Keelan Crawford. A 79-yard drive in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. As you see the interception there by Austin Grieve, the first turnover for Flora in the night that the Mules were able to take. First takeaway for Fairfield. And this led to this 9-yard run on the double handoff, the second handoff to Logan Tullis as he gets into the end zone. Mules went 30 yards in just 26 seconds. Michael Barner's run was good for to make the halftime score 14-8. Elsewhere throughout the Southern Illinois and the world, Seattle leads Detroit in the 5th inning, 1-0. That game in Seattle, the winner goes to the ALCS against the Toronto Blue Jays. They'll head to Canada after that game, either one of them. Well, if that's Detroit and Toronto, that's a pretty short drive for Detroit. And, of course, the Brewers play the Cubs tomorrow. They get the chance to take on the Dodgers in the National League Championship Series. Throughout Southern Illinois, I haven't been able to find too many unexpected scores, upset scores. I was still waiting to get something from Salem. They are playing Columbia tonight. That's a tough row to hoe there, as the Mules will be kicking off. Heading out to boot it away for Fairfield is Nick Munoz. He is set to go. The Wolves head out. Keelan Crawford will go back to take the kick along with Dane Conklin. Also back there is Ashton Williams. As the Mules are ready, the Wolves are ready, the officials are ready. And we are underway for the second half. A Squibber straight up the middle. It's going to be gathered by Crawford at about the 24-yard line. He comes up the gut and bounces to his outside to his left. He'll pick up about, call him 14 yards on the return, and Flora will start out at their own 39-yard line. 39-yard line for Flora. As the Mules set for defense, the Wolves set for offense. Mules would dearly love to get another turnover, get a chance to tie or take the lead. Flora wants to take care of the football, and that's one way of taking care of it. Cormac Massey straight off left tackle. That's going to be a gain on the play of almost 30 yards. Call it 30. He gets across the 30 to the 30-yard line. A gain of 31 on the run. I do have some first half statistics. They're dominated by Flora, as the Wolves with an outstanding offensive first half. 12 first downs for Flora, just 6 for Fairfield. 270 yards a total for Flora to just 116 for Fairfield. Flora with 164 yards passing to 0 for Fairfield. Now, grant you, there were about 45 yards on the last play of the half that was kind of meaningless, but still, hey, they all count as statistics. As that pass is knocked away, it'll be second down and 10 for the Wolves at the Mules 30. Fairfield cannot afford to go down by 2 scores in the second half. They need a stop. Parker Helm at the quarterback. Hands it off to Massey again. Straight up the gut. He goes chugging, and he's going to pick up about 15. Gets all the way down to the 15-yard line. This has been all Cormac Massey. 31-yard run and then the 15-yard run. Massey with in that first half, he had 69 yards rushing, so he's well over 100 now. 115 to be exact. First and 10 at the 15 for the Wolves. Right receiver split to each direction. Handoff again to Massey. Tries off left tackle, getting in there and getting a shoestring. Nice shoestring tackle there for Fairfield. That was Aiden King in on that one. Got good penetration, getting into there for the tackle. Brings up a second down and 7 following the gain of 3 for the big junior from Flora. Mules defensive line putting in a rush, and the screen wasn't there. Throw to the right side to a Zane McKinney, a less blocked Zane McKinney, and that ball is thrown away. Helm looked to his left first, and he would have had Delaney Bullard out there trying to throw it to him, and he thought, oh no, that's broken up, and then looked to his right, and it was kind of broken up there too. So he said, all right, I'll just fire that one out of danger. So third down at 7 here for Flora. Football laying around the 12-yard line of the Mules. And second handoff will go to Massey after the fake to McKinney. Nobody from Fairfield was biting on that fake. It's going to be a loss of a couple. Maybe loss of 2 back to the 14 for the Wolves. So, fourth down and 9 for Flora. They need the 5-yard line to keep this drive going. Mules would dearly love to get a stop. You got to figure it's passing time for Parker Helm. He rolls to his right. He's got Bullard out there. He makes the gather at the 10 and shoved out of bounds. He's going to be shy of the first down. The Mules defense will hold. A gain on the play of about 5. They needed 9, so Fairfield will take over with 9:34 to go in the third quarter. Bend but don't break defense rolling for the Mules right there. They'll start off at their own 9-yard line. Not their worst field position to start today. They started at their 5 earlier this evening. Flora's kind of been winning the field position battle as Carter hands it to Berg straight up the gut. He'll pick up about, he gets across the 10. To about the 12-yard line, call to the 12, between the 12 and 13. It'll be a gain of around 4. Second down and 6 for Fairfield. Flora looking to clinch a playoff spot, looking for their 6th win. Mules need a win here or in the next 2 weeks to get eligible. As bouncing toward the right side, Barner gets knocked down at around the 14. Give him the 15-yard line. Pick up a 2 on the play. That'll bring up a third down and 4. This is not 4-down territory, said Captain Obvious, as Jude Carter heads back into the huddle. Third and 4 to 15. They need the 19 for a first down. Handoff to Tullis, and that's going to be a personal foul against Flora as Tullis went down, but that's going to be a horse collar or face mask 1. The official from the sidelines coming in saying face mask. Whether it's a personal foul or not, that'll be enough yardage for the first down. He got to around the 16, and they will move it is the personal foul variety of face mask and puts the football all the way out to the 31-yard line. So a break for the Mules. That keeps the drive moving. First and 10, Fairfield at their own 31. Flora leads by 6. Flora in their home orange uniforms. The Mules from Fairfield in their road whites, with the white helmets going against those silver helmets. You know that silver's going to be busting off on that white. Fairfield kids are going to be cleaning silver paint off their helmet throughout the course of the week. Gain of 4, almost 5 on that carry. It'll bring up second down and 6. Straight up the gut goes Cooper Berg. He's going to pick up about 5. Dropped just shy of the 40-yard line. It'll be third and a pretty long 1. They need the 41-yard line for a first down. The football laying nose on the 40. This is an important drive for the Mules. Started back at their own 9-yard line over 2 minutes ago. Carter goes under center. He's been there all night long. Tried the handoff, faked the handoff to Cooper Berg, kept it himself. He'll have first down yardage plus a little more. Needed the 41, gets the 43, all the way to the 44-yard line. So, yeah, nice determination there by Jude Carter. As Nick Munoz will check in, replacing Lane Robson. Robson comes off a little bit gimpy. He's heading straight to the training table. You don't like seeing your punter do that if you're a Flora fan. Pitch goes to Barner. Barner will pick up a couple. Gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. They'll bring up a second down and 8 for the Mules. This is kind of how the first quarter ran, in that both teams traded punts, traded turnovers on downs, and burned off a lot of clock. Nobody scored until halfway through the second quarter when Flora finally, not quite halfway, 9.5 minutes to go in the second quarter when Flora first scored. Hand off to Berg. He's got nothing going on the right-hand side. And that'll bring up he did pick up a couple of yards. Bring up a third down and 6. Football at the 48. They need the 46-yard line of Flora. Fairfield might be getting pretty close here to 4-down position. I'd say if they get across the midfield stripe after this one, they'd be going for it. Double handoff goes to Barner. He's going to get across the midfield stripe. Now it's decision time. Picked up about 3, maybe 4. It'll be a fourth down and a long 2 for the Mules. Football between the 48 and the 49 of Flora. As Robson jogging up and down the sideline, I think he just maybe has walked it off. He looks like he's going to be re-entering the game at some point. Got his helmet back on. Big play for the Mules, big play for the Wolves defense. 4th and short. Double handoff, Barner with it. Cuts against the grain. He'll have the first down. The ball came out, and it's picked up by Flora. Heading down the sideline, that's Keelan Crawford. And he is going to score. The officials are looking for flags. It's a touchdown. What a wild play. As Barner had the first down, and Crawford on about a 60-yard kickoff return, or fumble return. What a wild play. Yeah, he wasn't. He was swung around. Called a 59-yard fumble return for Keelan Crawford. And what a change. My heavens. The Mules had burned off 5 minutes of clock time. And Keelan Crawford, the man on the spot, as they were spinning Michael Barner around, football came loose. Taking the corner, Parker Helm is in for the extra point. So, with 4:46 to go in the third, turnovers hurting the Mules. Tonight, they trail Flora 22-8. Back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Oh, what a turn of events as Keelan Crawford takes the football 59 yards after the fumble from Michael Barner. Second fumble, second turnover tonight for Fairfield. Kick is away, gathered by Austin Grieve at the 19. He comes toward the middle and now bounces back to the outside. He's going to get to around the 34-yard line, and that is where Fairfield will start with 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Heavens to Betsy. Call it the 33-yard line. Fairfield had burned 4 minutes and 54 seconds on that possession. As they get it down now by 2 scores. Berg straight up the gut. He's going to pick up a couple. Will they get him across? Yeah, they did get him across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. The line to gain is the 44 of Fairfield. Mules pretty much have to score every time they get the football now, down by 2 scores, 14 points, 22-8. Flora has scored on both of the Mules' turnovers. That one is caught by, incomplete, intended for Lane Robson as the ball knocked away at the last moment. And that will bring up a 3rd down and 8. Mules still looking for a completion on the evening. As they get to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of time on the play clock. Double handoff goes to Tullis. He's got the first down and more as he's going to get out across the 44-yard line to about the 48. They will move the chains, or 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Fairfield. I tell you what, that double handoff, when it works, boy, it is difficult to stop. A little bit of misdirection. Gage Dugan out there at the safety spot. He looks like he's a little banged up. He's limping a little. Handoff, double handoff again, this time to Barner. He'll pick up about 5 or 6 across midfield to the 46 of Flora. They need the 43, so give them 7 on the carry. And with 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter, the Mules are beginning to pick up the pace. Berg walks through the tulips, picking up his knees, and he's going to be close to a first down. And he will have the first down. Gain of about 4. It'll be 1st and 10 Fairfield at the 42 of the Wolves. Wolves with quite a bit of a total yardage advantage through the first couple of quarters, but they haven't had the ball much here in this third quarter as Barner takes the pitch. He's going to get knocked out of bounds after a pickup of about 5. Give him 6. Pickup of, it'll make it 2nd down and 6 for Fairfield. looking at the 36-yard line of Flora. This drive started back at the Mule 33. A little misdirection again, and Logan Tolis is going to get across the 35 to about the 33 before he has dropped. And that will bring up third down and call it 1. On the road, it's just very difficult to get past turnovers. Fairfield with 2 turnovers, Flora with 1. Hand off to Berg. He needed a yard. Looks like he'll have enough for the first down. And boy, you can see the Wolves are just holding up the Mules runners right now and trying to tear that ball free. They've been able to pick up a couple of turnovers by doing so. That is a first down, 1st and 10 for Fairfield. Football to 32 of Flora. Carter under center, under 2 minutes to go in the third. They try to get it to Barner. He'll pick up maybe a yard and a half. Stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And it'll bring up second down and about 9 for Fairfield. Flora's defense has kind of been bending a little bit, but the only time they broke was late in that second quarter on the 9-yard run by Tullis. That ended just a 30-yard drive. Mules have turned it over on downs a couple times, turned it over on fumbles a couple of times. Handoff goes to Berg, throw up the middle. He's going to get across the 25 to just shy of the 23-yard line. That'll bring up a third down and about 2. Mules need the 21 for a first down. Carter looks at the defense. Hands it to Berg again, straight up the gut. He'll have first down yardage across the 20 as he falls forward to about the 17-yard line. Across the 17, between the 17 and 16. 1st and 10 for Fairfield. This drive started with 4:40 to go in the third. Now with about 40 to go here in the third. 4 minutes into this drive. Over 50 yards into the drive. Carter takes a look. Double handoff to Barner. Up to the left side. He's still on his feet. He's going to get to around the 5-yard line. A pickup of, is that going to be 11? No, it will be 11. First down for Fairfield. 1st and goal at the 5 for the Mules. Clock is on the roll. Will the Mules get the play off before the clock runs out? Looks like they will. The misdirection. Barner on the gather. Did he get in? He did not. So he stopped at the 1, gain of 4 on the play. And that will end the third quarter as the Wolves pick up a touchdown in that third quarter on a 59-yard fumble recovery. We'll move to the west end of the field. The Flora Wolves lead the Fairfield Mules 22-8. Back after these.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Beginning of quarter number 4, Fairfield at the 1-yard line of Flora. Trying to punch it in and cut that 2-touchdown lead to a more palatable one. Wolves looking for any way they can stop them down there at the 1. You're watching high school football here on Wabash Catch TV. Bruce Dickey here, Flora versus Fairfield on the field. Abby Springmeyer, Ty Landreth out in the truck. Mason Hager, Bill Reed, and Kenny Hildebrand on the cameras. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow we've got the NTC Championship game at noon. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Carter under center. Hand off to Berg. Berg did get in. Touchdown Mules, 1-yard plunge. Cooper Berg. And with 11:55 to go in the game, Mules will try to cut it down to a 6-point advantage for Flora. That was a 4-minute, 45-second drive. And nice job getting in on the tackle there. Andrew Shelby just took a little bit too much time to develop for Jude Carter, and he goes down hard. But Fairfield scores and cuts it to a 1-score game, 22-14. We'll be back to Flora after these words.
Flora Savings Bank, we make loans to all types of businesses. We can do it all. We've always been known for home loans, but now we do offer fixed rates and home equity lines of credit.
I like doing mortgage loans, especially the first-time home buyers that have never owned their own house before. Get to see the excitement on their face when it's all said and done and they actually own their own house.
There's so much I like about the bank, community-minded, great products, great services, just a great place to bank.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family-owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top-tier truck maintenance in their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family-driven, service-proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
22-14, Flora leads. Fairfield just scored on the first play of the fourth quarter. Back to kick for the Mules is Nick Munoz. Back deep for the Wolves is Keelan Crawford. He'll pick it up at the 31-yard line. Tries to get outside. Picks up about 6. To the 37-yard line. That's where the Wolves will begin this possession. 11:51 to go in the ball game. Fairfield defense needs a stop. Nick Munoz out there calling the plays. Talking to his front line of Ryan Vaughn, along with Micah Smith on the at the tackles, Lane Robson, and over there on the right side, nice tackle. Cormac Massey's still going to pick up a couple. But good work by the defensive line inside. The offensive line for the Wolves have been blocking hard all night long. And Flora, is going to try to burn about 35, 40 seconds per play here. The clock resets to 40. Play clock resets to 40 seconds between each play, unless there's a penalty or such. Receivers split out both directions. Fake handoff to Massey. Over to the right side. It's for Crawford, and he makes the grab at the 20-yard line. What a move, Crawford. What a move Crawford put out there on Austin Grieve. There was some hand fighting. They were pushing and shoving each other, and he moved inside. Crawford able to use the height, and he's got to have over 200 yards of offense tonight. There's the long pass to Crawford inside the 20-yard line. Dropped at about the 19. It's 1st and 10. Flora at the Mules 19. That pass defense bugaboo has been tough for Fairfield to overcome tonight. Hand off to Massey. Heads to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves, on a 19-yard scamper to the left side for Cormac Massey. 10.5 minutes to go in the contest. And the Wolves roll downfield 63 yards in a minute and 24. Fairfield, Flora will go for 2. There's an injured Wolf over there on the 20-yard line. As that is Delaney Bullard. He is up and heading to the sideline under his own power. That's good to see. Gage Dugan helping him out. So Dugan and Bullard are out this play. That tells you that the Wolves most likely looking to run here in for the extra point. That's Cormac Massey's second touchdown tonight. Now they've got they got a sub in late. Handoff goes to McKinney. He's not going to make, or did he make it? He did not make it. He thought he did, but he does not. So, with 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game, Flora gets back into that 14-point lead, 28-14 back after these.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew.
For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been.
28-14, Flora leads as Gabriel Calderos set to kick it away for the Wolves. Brian Tackett looking to go to 6-1. And they still have Red Hill on the schedule week after next. We'll be here for that one. Well, next week we will be in Fairfield as the Mules host CZR. It's beginning to get chilly here tonight in Flora. It is 55 degrees at 9 o'clock, 8:58 to be exact. Calderos kicks it deep, gathered by Grieve at the 20-yard line. Austin Grieve get out to about the 30 before he's knocked down in the open field. Ashton Williams on the tackle for the Wolves. So, 10:26 to go in the ball game. Mules will start at their own 31-yard line. Fairfield's going to have to really move fast now. Carter under center. Double tight ends, double wingbacks. Hand off to Barner. And the ball fell out. Barner able to fall on it. I don't think anybody saw it. Barner fell forward on it. It's going to be a pickup of about 5 out to the 36-yard line. It was knocked free and it was just laying on the turf like a loaf of bread. Handoff goes to Logan Tullis. He's going to get out across the 40. Should have enough for a first down. He will out to the 43-yard line of Flora. Under 10 minutes we go. 55 degrees here at Flora right now. That doggone fall has arrived, hasn't it? As Jude Carter Gives it again to Tullis. He's got some good blocking out front. He's going to get dropped at around the 49, just shy of midfield. That'll bring up a second down and a long 3 for the Mules. They need the 47-yard line. Nice spot for Fairfield. They're out at the 50. I didn't think he got that far. The Mules' offensive line is ready to roll. 20 seconds on the play clock when they snap it. Hand off to Barner. Tries to get out the left side. Now it bounces farther left. Able to make the turn. He'll have first down yardage to about the 45. Boy, it sure looked like the Wolves were going to get him in the backfield. Looked like Cormac Massey had a line on him, was drawing a bead on him, but able to turn up the jets and get past him. 1st and 10 for Fairfield at the 44 of Flora. Mules have to score each and every time they handle the football. Straight up the gut goes Cooper Berg. He'll pick up about 4 to the 40 of the Wolves. Gain on the play of 4. Tackle down there by Andrew Shelby. 2nd down and 6 for the Mules. Pitch goes to Barner, tries the left side. He cuts through traffic. He'll pick up 3 to around the 37, maybe the 36-yard line. Depends where they bring it back to the hash marks. And they will put it just at the 37. So a gain of 3 on the play. 3 yards in a cloud of dust is the way Fairfield's been doing it this drive. Started back at their own 31 with 10:26 to go. They've burned 2.5 minutes. And the misdirection, handoff to Logan Tullis. He keeps chugging forward. He'll have the first down at the 31 of Flora. It'll take more than one man to take me down is what Logan Tullis says. And an official timeout for an equipment issue as heading off the field for Flora is Peyton Scroggins. Had looked like they're pointing at his feet. I don't know what the issue would be with his feet. I mean, if you can play with untied shoelaces. Maybe had a mouthpiece issue because now they're working on his helmet. Handoff straight up the gut goes to Berg. He'll get across the 30 to around the 28-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and a long 6, short 7 for the Mules. They move it forward, still halfway between the 27 and the 28. Mules will snap it with right at 7 minutes on the clock. Hand off to Barner. Barner cuts back against the grain across the 20. He's inside the 15, and he's going to get dropped there by Ashton Williams along with Zane Groves, but enough for a Fairfield first down. And the Mules drive continues. This one has been methodical, and they have been trying to save clock. They've been snapping the ball with about 20 seconds each time. They did it again. Hand off to Tullis. He cuts up the middle, gets inside the 10 to around the 5. Fairfield can get a first down at about the 1. So a gain of 6 on the play. Mules are already at the line of scrimmage. Hand off, Berg up the middle. Gets inside the 4, maybe near the 3-yard line. And with 6 minutes to go in the ball game, call him the 3-yard line. Football at the 3, they can pick up a first down at the 1. So it's 3rd down and 2. Double or fake pitch, a handoff to Tullis, and he gets tripped up. Outstanding defensive play. I believe that was Shelby on the trip there, number 63. Sure was. Tucker Childers on the trip. So 4th and 1 for Fairfield. Football laying at the 2-yard line. They need the 1 for a first down. They take 2 and a touchdown. Handoff Berg straight up the gut. He's in. 2-yard plunge for Cooper Bird. As the Mules go 69 yards in 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Fairfield will go for 2, trying to cut into that 8-point lead. Man in motion is Barner. They fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it. Carter, did he get in? He did not. So, with 5.5 minutes left in the football game, it is Flora 28, Fairfield 20. Hold on a second. There's an injured Mule out there. They'll take a look at him. We'll take a break. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Flora leads by a score. Back after these.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital, complete care, start to finish.
Logan Tullis, the injured Mule, he's able to walk off the field under his own power. That's good to see. Of course, you may know that Tullis injured, game 1 or 2 last season, missed the entire year with a knee issue. And it's you hate seeing him head to the trainer's table as that ball is pooched to Crawford, takes it out of the air at the 37-yard line, and that's just about where the Wolves will start at their own 36. With 5 minutes, 26 to go, it'll be at the 36-yard line. Flora wants to hold on to the football as tightly as possible. Mules looking for some kind of turnover. Each team still has plenty of timeouts remaining, 3 timeouts for both schools. As they're actually looking at the right knee for Tullis. He injured his left knee last season. He walked off easily under his own power, though. Hand off to Cormac Massey in the I formation. He's chugging, and he's going to get dropped by Clinton Odell, along with some help from Lane Robson. We will be in Fairfield for their homecoming next week, as this is homecoming for Flora this week, taking on the Mules. Their coronation tomorrow night. Next week we'll be in Fairfield. They take on CZR, the Bearcats. Bearcats looking to go 4-3 this weekend. Mules trying to avoid falling to 4-3. They have work cut out for him as the handoff again to Massey. Bakes the tackle, and he's going to get brought down by Odell again. Tell you what, those two may as well exchange addresses. They're going to be pen pals. Well, they've been hitting each other over the course of this evening. Clinton Odell, just a sophomore, and Cormac Massey, a junior. These guys will be playing each other next year in Fairfield. Oh, and it's good to see they haven't taken away the helmet. They have taken away the helmet for Cooper Berg. He's working on it, trying to stretch his knee out. 3rd down and 4. And did Fairfield jump? They sure did. Able to draw the offside on 3rd and 4 as Micah Smith bites. And that is going to be enough for a first down. Out to the 47-yard line. First and 10 for the Wolves. Wolves just trying to burn clock now. They trying to get first downs. Mules with all 3 timeouts remaining. Coach Townsend's going to have to start burning them sometime soon. As Wolves take the play clock down to 5 before they snap it. Zane McKinney on the carry. He's not going anywhere. Will Lewis on the tackle, along with some help from numerous friends, Ryan Vaughn. So a gain of 1 for the Wolves. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Football at the 48. The Wolves 48. This drive started with 5:26 to go in the ball game at their own 36. Flora is going to be burning clock the entire time. They'll snap the ball with 2 seconds to go on the play clock. Fake handoff to McKinney. They give it to Massey. He's dropped near midfield. Looks like he got to the midfield stripe, and Fairfield will take their first time out of the second half. With 2:46 to go in the ball game, Wolves facing a 3rd down and 7. Mule's going to try to stop them. We'll be back after this.
Trinity Health and Wellness in Louisville is proud to be the first nurse practitioner-owned clinic and med spa in our area, combining trusted family medical care with proven aesthetic treatments all under one roof. Our practice cares for the whole family. Our med spa offers advanced treatments like laser therapy, injectables, shockwave therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement using pellets, IV therapy, and discounted blood work. We also carry skincare lines and medical supplements. Visit us at trinityhealthandwellness.net.
Couple of scores from around the area. DuQuoin over Anna Jonesboro, 48-13. And in the conference, Johnston City over Hamco, 44-6. All right, huge play for both these teams. If Flora gets the first down, they can pretty much run it out or close to it. 3rd down and 7. Fake handoff. Helms going to try the right side. Gets a block. He's got the first down and more as he cuts down the sideline and takes a slide at about the 20. Clock will stop for the first down, but that just made life tremendously difficult for Fairfield. They have 2 timeouts remaining. The clock is running as Helm got all the way down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 22 of Fairfield. Mules need to knock the ball loose, need something. 2 timeouts remaining for Fairfield. You got to figure they're going to burn soon. Hand off to Massey. He tries the left side off guard. He picks up a yard or 2. And timeout is taken by Flora with 2:06 to go, by Fairfield with 2:06 to go. And we will take it as well. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to go. The Wolves looking at 2nd down and 7. We'll be back after these.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
When the game's on, Catch TV is where you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows. All
First down's the 12-yard line. If the Wolves get to the 12, that's going to pretty much do it. On the keeper to the right side, Helm gets around the corner. And they will stop the clock as it appears he has the first down. Stop the clock to set the football. And the Wolves, 1st and 10, they got to the 11. That time, Parker Helm got to the right spot. In that first half, he thought he got to the right spot, and he was about half a yard short. This time he got to the right spot. The clock is on the run. The Mules can only stop it one more time. Best they could probably look at is getting the football back with fewer than 20 seconds. Handoff to Massey. He gets inside the 10 to about the 6. As the Mules will take their final timeout with 1:22 to go in the ball game. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Flora. When we come back, the Wolves can get a first down without scoring, but at this point, with only 1:22 to go, it would be it'd be very little time left for the Mules to score. The Wolves opened the scoring in the second quarter. 9 minutes, 23 to go on a Cormac Massey 4-yard plunge. By the way, stick around after the football game. We'll have, I believe we'll have instant replays for you of all the scores over the course of the evening, or at least throughout the second half. Flora started the scoring on that 4-yard plunge by Cormac Massey. Missed the extra point. It was 6-0. Then the Wolves scored again with 5:13 to go in the first half on a 51-yard pass from Parker Helm to Keelan Crawford. That made it 14-0. Mules scored with 9 seconds to go in the first half. That cut it to 14-8 at the half. The big play in the third quarter, a 59-yard fumble recovery return for a touchdown by Keelan Crawford, just like a pick six, as the Wolves go to the victory formation. And Helm will step backward, burn a little bit more clock. Flora won't have to snap the football until 40 seconds on the clock, or right at 40 seconds on the clock. Fairfield cannot stop it. The Wolves will get on the ball and stand for about 20 seconds. 22-21 on the game, on the play clock, 55 on the game clock. The Wolves one snap away from moving to 6-1 on the season. How about that? Fairfield going to fall, barring some Joe Pisarcik type of incident. Fairfield will fall to 4-3. There it is, the final snap, as the Flora Wolves win their homecoming game tonight here against the Fairfield Mules, 28-20. I mentioned that that fumble recovery. That made it 22-8 in favor of Flora. Cooper Berg scored for the Mules, and the pass failed. That made it 22-14. That was in the fourth quarter. With 10 and a half minutes to go, Cormac Massey on a all Cormac Massey drive scored from 19 yards out. The run failed. That made it 28-14. And then Cooper Berg scored with 5.5 minutes, 5:29 remaining in the ball game on a 2-yard plunge. Fairfield never saw the football again after that, as the Wolves burned the rest of the clock. Flora wins it here on their homecoming evening, as the Mules and Wolves meet in the middle of the field. Hey, it gives me a chance to remind you, we'll be in Fairfield next Friday night. The Christopher Ziegler Royalton Alvarado Bearcats coming up to Wayne County to take on the Mules. That kickoff will be around 7 o'clock next Friday. That is homecoming for the Mules. Here is the second half scoring. That was the run by Michael Barner. The ball got torn loose. There goes Keelan Crawford down the sideline. That was a 59-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. How about that for Crawford and the Wolves? As the teams basically swapped touchdowns in the second half. There's Cooper Berg on a 1-yard plunge. Then 19-yard, or the long pass, got it down to the 19-yard line. That one to Keelan Crawford, about a 40-yard pass reception. He had over 200 yards receiving on the evening. And now the 19-yard run by Cormac Massey as he gets to the corner and gets into the end zone. And finally, your final score of the evening, the Cooper Berg plunge got into the end zone. That made your final score 28-20. Hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. As there you see the nice run in the fourth quarter by Parker Helm, getting down inside the 25 and basically getting that final first down for the Wolves. That'll do it for us here tonight. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow at noon or thereabouts, it'll be the National Trail Conference Baseball Championship as the St. Anthony Bulldogs will take on the North Clay Cardinals at North Clay. That'll be around noon. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. For all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score, the Flora Wolves celebrate homecoming and Hall of Fame night, defeating the Fairfield Mules 28-20. So long from Dancy Field.